When we think about the times that we're in right now, I think design has a very powerful way of affecting change. As designers, we've always approached a very key element that if you're going to design things, they should be built to last. It's just sort of an underpinning of what our sort of design tenets are all about. It's obviously reinforced by the fact that we're living in a building that's 52 years old that surprises us every single day about all of its unique functions, but also its unique beauty. And then Goodee, which is the marketplace that we launched about less than 2 years ago, the whole idea of Goodee was to create a space or a destination for products that spoke to things that would last for a long time. And so to think of this building as being, in a lot of ways, the genesis of where those ideas came from, it's wildly exciting to be doing that in business now and reinforcing those ideals in our business.
The best design usually solves a significant problem, and it's how are we going to deal with having this many people in cities, and us also having to always reimagine how will people cohabitate.
Moshe Safdie was already thinking about the way we were going to live in the future. And then you think about that now, I'm not sure that the buildings that are being created as a general statement are thinking about the way that we're going to live in the future. And I think a lot of people are now finding, not just amidst the pandemic, but even after where we are right now, that their spaces are not necessarily livable for these times. And probably were not that livable for the times independent of whether there was a pandemic or not. How will we live together in the future? How do we connect as humans? And we see it every single day when you're walking across your neighbor here. But I think they're just very powerful ideas for all architects, all designers to start rethinking, where the home is more than a product as well too. When you live in design, and as we have for so many years, it challenges us in our day-to-day efforts of curating other products that you would say, in 53 years, is this still going to be important? And I think that that's really a wonderful additional kind of brain muscle to be able to use, because your life experience on a day-to-day basis is continually reminding us how important design is in our lives. And that really translates into what we do in the company as well too.
We feel quite blessed to be in a building like this that has so much history and has so many shared stories. And I guess in our own way, we're continuing that fabric of a narrative as well too.